They'll ignore us after a while, but we won't get you, we'll just get your food.
Okay, am I on? As you can see, I'm pretty tired after that walk. That's a big rainforest out there, take a look at it. It's one of the last things left in the world that's beauty. And the reason that we're looking at rainforest is because we don't want to look at the dogs. And I'll slump down another small little bit. What we're doing is switching her off a little and we're turning her back on her. And the back that she's given is more protective than anything else, you know. She wants to say hello, she really does. But it's a bit doubtful. I'm going to walk towards, sorry, your first name, Rebecca, apologise. I'm going to walk towards Rebecca a little and stand beside her. And we're going to see how the little girl reacts to that. I have a lot of smell of dogs on me. And she's smelling all my pack and all the dogs I've worked with this week. And it hits them like a wall, bang in the face. And so that's why that kind of bit of a bluff thing around, you know. So we'll just wander through her, right? And this one, how old?
6.
6.
This is Kong, and the 2-year-old is Vada.
Well, Vada, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you, how are you, dear? Beautiful dogs, lovely body language. Go on to the right places looking for the smell. Every time she looks at me I close my eyes and I drop down a bit like this. That shows her that I'm not tensed, ready to strike. I just sit in the floor a bit. I usually do this, you know, because we get down on their level. And
Went over to the bed now.
anytime anyone does want something got to do with me, you know, they're going to have to come up and sniff me. I'm always say to them is like, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not going to use violence on you, I'm just to get to make a deal. And we're kind of communicating with her in a sense, like, my first thought was, who do you think insulting this beautiful dog here? You were actually insulting this dog, is it? Because that's what's actually happening. She's trying to take over from this beautiful girl here. Alright, she's reached 2 years old, which is kind of like 17. And that kind of says like, bug you, I'm not listening to you, I'm doing what I want. Familiar? Humans. So, my first idea was, gee, you've got a cheek. This dog is 6 years old, it has been through a hell of a lot, knows a lot about life, gives off that smell all the time, and yet she's trying to take over. I think what's simply, you see she's licking her lips a lot. And she's licking her lips a lot because she's taking in an awful lot of air now, because she's hyperventilating, because she's going, who the fuck is this fella? Where did he come from? How is he suddenly sitting in the middle of the floor? And I'm not trying to take over anything at all. I'm just here as playing the part of a welcome guest, you know. You said you had 3. 2, is it just the 2? Now she's out there, she goes out the front, right? And she tries to create a kerfuffle. That's just to get everyone coming out the door. Do you know why? Because everyone's looking at me instead. And who the hell am I? You know, and Kong, who has the most beautiful manners, there you go, darling, yes. Good afternoon, and you've got my chemical smells now. So that's kind of good, you know, give them a little lick, because they go, what's this guy thinking? And they only know that because of what they smell now. Now if you look at her, the younger girl, she's lying down on her mat. And so Kong made a decision, bugger you, you're too stressful, I'm going to sit over here where it's nice and calm, hey. What is she, Dave?
Oh, no.
Rebecca?
I'm only a friend, I'm only here.
Oh, right.
So we rescued her, we were told she's an American bulldog cross.
With? They don't know.
They don't. We rescued her, we were told she's an American bulldog cross.
With? They don't know.
They don't know.
Johnson's bulldog.
I think
Yeah.
of Johnson's bulldog myself.
Bull,
Hey.
bull Araby.
We have a unique situation here in Suffolk. Yawn, see that? Got it? Yeah, that's cool. No! And I kind of exaggerate my one, which is like a mammy saying to a younger dog, look, I don't want to get up and flog you. I'd rather just, hello. And if you don't respond to that high pitch, you don't throw back to a puppy, you go lie down. And now she's kind of watching everybody instead. And as soon as anyone looks at her, she'll think, oh yeah, I think I'm actually something again, And now she's going to wide at me and I'll just keep turning my head away from her. But then I'll put my chin up and I'll put it around her. Because dogs don't actually stare at each other, hey? You notice like they turn their asses to each other a lot? It's with their bottoms that they talk, like, hey? And she's got good body language and she responds and she's willing to make a deal. The only thing I would say about this girl is, because of the way she looks, right? You see the way when she comes toward me, and that's more of a, I'm in control of this. Rest the pea brain over there in the corner now, will you, hey? It may seem that we're here taking over, but the only thing we're taking over is the chaos, and we'll get rid of it. And once we switch her off and empty her out, she kind of has nothing to protest about, really.
Yeah.